So now, we all know about the Toxic Substance Control Act of 1976. But once you really read about what they what they do and the certain procedures that they do, you start to get a little weary about their regulations that they do, as I'll show you here. The Toxic Substance Control Act is a United States law passed by the 94th United States Congress in 1976 and administered by the United States Environmental Protection Agency that regulates chemicals not regulated by other U.S. federal statuses, including chemicals already in commerce and the introduction of a new chemicals. Now, what really kind of makes me a little wary is I jump into the second paragraph, as you'll see here. Contrary to what the name implies, the TSCA does not separate chemicals into categories of toxic and non-toxic. What? Rather, it prohibits the manufacture or importation of chemicals that are not on the TSCA inventory or subject to one of many exemptions. Exemptions? Like what? Chemicals listed on the TSCA inventory are referred to as existing chemicals, while chemicals not listed are referred to as new chemicals. The TSCA defines the term chemical substance as an organic or inorganic substance, particularly identity including a combination of these substances occurring in whole or in part as a result of a chemical reaction of occurring in nature and an element or uncombined radical. And as I see that, I'm just like, so you guys aren't really regulating this? And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker, guys. Generally, manufacturers must submit per manufacturing notifications to EPA prior to manufacture or importing new chemicals to commerce. Exceptions, I'll say it again, exceptions include foods, food additive, drugs, cosmetics or devices regulated under the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act. Cosmetics, ladies, I told you about the cosmetics. We talked about the foods and the food additives. Now, what I really want to show you, this is particularly towards the females, I want to show you something more about the cosmetics, which should make you really, really worried about these chemicals. And like I said, I always give you guys information. As you see, FDA.gov, please look this up, ladies. And men, if you care about your woman and worried about what they use, please look this up. I'm going to skip all this right here. I'll let you guys read it. But what I have highlighted, I want to bring some attention. Like I said, please look this up. But I'm strapped for time, so I want to come here. Under the authority of the Fair Packaging and Labeling Act, the FDA requires an ingredient declaration on cosmetic products sold at the retail level to consumers. We just read about that, okay. Consumers can tell whether some products contain phthalates by reading the ingredient declaration on the labels of such products. Cool, alright, at least it's in the labels. However, the regulations do not, and I repeat, people, do not require a listing of the individual fragrance or flavor or their specific ingredients. But I could have sworn you just told me that the ingredient declaration on the label was there, the last paragraph, but I digress. Fragrance or flavor may be listed as such. As a result, a consumer may not be able to determine from the ingredient declaration on the label if phthalates are present in the fragrance or flavor used in the product. Like, come on, people. They're specifically telling you now that you can actually read the ingredient declaration on such labels to make a decision on what's in there. And then the second paragraph contradicts what they just said. I mean, like, this is incredible, people. This just really goes to show you how much they care about your health. That's why I made this, and we're not even finished. I'm not even finished. But this is why I've made this, so you could take care of yourself and do your due diligence. Because there ain't no one that's going to be out there to save you, your family, or your friends. It's going to be up to you to take care of yourself, your friends, and your family. So I want this to be an eye-opener to us all when it comes to our children, to what we consume, and to just our well-being as human beings on this earth, and try to live the best life that we can possible. So I want to close up on phthalates because, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I can keep going on. So what I want to do is segue now and show a little piece of the second chemical that I want to present to you, and that is BPA, also known as bisphenol A. It is a chemical compound primarily used in the manufacturing of various plastics. It is a colorless solid, which is soluble in most common organic solvents, but has very poor solubility in water. BPA is produced on an industrial scale by the condensation of phenol and acetone, and has global production scale which is expected to reach 10 million tons in 2022. So now, when it comes to the BPAs, as I just gave you a little description of it, we also know that it's a component in metal can coatings which protect the food from directly contacting the metal surfaces. But BPA has been used in food packages since the 1960s, and it's also a component when it comes to plastics. So you can see the similarities when it comes to the BPAs and the phthalates. So what I want to show you now is actually an article concerning BPAs that you'll find kind of interesting, as I'll show you here now. And this article is coming straight from Alliance for Natural Health. Everyone knows BPA is toxic, but it's still being used anywhere. Oh, the forever going. We've got good news and bad news in every bad news. The good news, more and more companies and government bodies are concluding that the endocrine disruptor BPA is bad for you. Here are some examples. China has banned BPA in baby bottles. Yep. The European Union banned the use of chemical entirely. One up for the European Union. Canada declared BPA to be a toxic substance. Many states banned BPA from baby products, toys, bottles, and sippy cups. They shouldn't have been there in the first place. Should have done more research before it was placed there, but I digress. 13 states are currently placed restrictions on BPA. 6 major companies have voluntarily banned the BPA from baby bottles, and the FDA banned BPA from infant formula packaging, though only because packagings are no longer using it. I gotta say that again, hold on. And I'm gonna highlight it. The FDA banned BPA from infant formula packaging, though only because packages are no longer using it. This use has been abandoned. The agency explicitly said its decision was unrelated to the question of its safety. As I said again, they don't care about you. You need to take care of yourself. So I continue here with the article. BPA has been linked with serious health problems, including cancer, birth defects, and heart diseases, just like the phthalates. Even with all this movement, BPA is still ubiquitous in products, as the above bans pertain mainly to children products. Children products. The people that are most sustained to chemicals, and it pertains mainly into children's products. Use a critical thinking, guys. These bans do not extend, however, to the BPA in children's dental products. Oh, Lord. Where it still exists to an alarming extent in tooth sealants, composite tooth fillings, and even braces. Now, I can just keep going for this, but like I said, I will leave this in the description of the video. I want to skip here, and I want to highlight this right here. Unfortunately, in June 2013, the Washington Inspector reported that Eastman suing Cytokine to stifle findings that one of Triton's ingredients, triphenyl phosphate, is just as bad as BPA. So what they're saying is they found a substitute they thought that was a lot better than BPA, but unfortunately found out that it's just as bad as BPA. And now you're asking, what is triphenyl phosphate? Well, I'll show you real quick. Triphenyl phosphate is a chemical compound with the formula, as you see here. This colorless solid is the ester of phosphoric acid and phenol, and is used as a plasticizer and a fire retardant in a wide variety of settings and products. I want to bring your attention right here. Triphenyl phosphate has been used in a widely as a flame retardant and plasticizer. It has been used in flame retardant for a variety of materials, including electrical component, PVC, hydraulic fluids, glues, in nail polish, ladies, and casting resins. Its mechanism of action as a flame retardant is as follows. First, during thermal decomposition, phosphoric acid is formed. Now, I'll let you finish all that. I'll continue right here. Is in liquids, varnish, and hydraulic fluids. Nail polish has received particular interest as a source of exposure to TPHP. Yeah, ladies, it's chemicals in your nail polish that's actually used in varnishes and hydraulic fluids to even flame retardants. Ladies, please, please, please look what you're putting into your body. Now, this is where it gets good. Toxicology. Let's see there. Limited information is available indicating significant toxicological effects of DPHP. Okay. Although it was initially expected to have an overall low impact, oh yeah, I bet it was, a growing body of evidence suggests that the effects may not be so harmless. Triphenyl phosphate exhibits low acute toxicity by thermal or oral contact. However, an increasing number of studies have linked exposure to TPHP with reproductive and developmental toxicity, neural toxicity, metabolic disruption, endocrine effects, EDP, guys. Remember what we just talked about with the phthalates. And genotoxicity. And now, environmental transport and transformations. Let's see where it is in the environment. Triphenyl phosphate has been detected in the environment. Oh God, so you're telling me that not only are we putting it on our freaking body, it's actually in the environment too? Holy. Other triphenyl phosphate has been known to enter aquatic environments through volatilization and leaching from plastics, through hydraulic fluid leakages, and to a lesser degree through manufacturing processes. So as you can see, not only are we putting it on ourselves, but now it's in the environment, coming from leakage from hydraulic fluid or even runoffs, people. I mean, come on. I mean, didn't we leave these people in their hands to take care of us, or actually watch out for these chemicals that's in the environment, but they can't even limit this exposure? As I said again, it is up to you, people. I cannot stress this enough in this video. But like I said, the BPAs, please do your due diligence. I'm only here giving you the information as I see, and that's all I can do. It's up to you to put this into fact. So I hope I gave you a good insight when it comes to phthalates and BPA and some of the examples and where they're placed. And there are, as Swan has said, of course, there are actually ways that we can stop all this too. Well, not completely stop it. We can't be 100% clear, but there are ways to limit your exposure to to these products. And one can be taking a look at the foods, the ingredients that they have in there. Yes, I know they have all these freaking terms as education, but take the time. We have phones, we have the technology. Everybody has a phone on them. Look this stuff up, people, and then you'd be surprised what they have and what the ingredients are in some of these products that you buy. Even to the cereal. Look at the juices, the sugar drinks, high fructose cough syrup. I know a bunch of people have seen that ingredient. You should look that up. Trust me, you'd be surprised what it does and the side effects that comes along with it. But to wrap this all up, I saved the best for last. Well, you could say I've saved the worst for last. And to sum it all up, I want to show you another article that actually recently came out, and I'm glad that I took the time to make this video, because if I rushed, I would have missed out on this important document that I just found that I want to share with you guys. And other ado, let's get into the article right now. And here we are. Article from childrenshealthdefense.org. You all can see the date, September 28th, 2022. You're about to be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. This is for you all that have kids or plan to have kids. National school lunch testing for glyphosate, pesticides, heavy metals, hormones, and nutrients revealed. Oh yeah. You ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? I brought it to you first, man. Like I said, the article's there for you. Moms across America announced a nationwide project measuring pesticides, heavy metals, veterinarian drugs, hormones, and nutrient test results of 43 school lunches gathered from public schools in 15 states in the United States. The initiative was conducted by Moms Across America, mothers, fathers, and students who gathered school lunch samples. The testing was funded by Moms Across America supporters and Children's Health Defense. Moms Across America Director Zen Further stated, quote, people, these test results of the school lunches show that we have a national crisis on our hands. Our government is allowing our children to be poisoned with a shocking number of toxins that contribute to various health, behavioral, and learning issues. In addition, the nutrient density of the food is almost completely deficient, leaving our children's bodies starving for nutrition, unable to develop properly and lacking nutrition that their brains need to learn and make sound decisions. If our government cares about America remaining a superpower and a prosperous nation, it must immediately take action to supply organically grown, nutrition-dense food to our nation's children. Like, come on, people. September 28th, look at this now. Let's go on with the list. The results show that the food America children eat at school is unsafe, toxic, and low in nutrition. I'm gonna hit 5 of these, and then I'm gonna let you guys read the rest of the article. Of the 43 schools tested, 41 or 95.3 have detected levels of glyphosate, weed killer, that's in your children's food at school. I don't have kids. I do plan on having kids one day, and you be damn sure that I'll be watching everything that my child intakes. The most widely used herbicide in the world, a known carcinogen. The highest level of glyphosate and AMPA is a glyphosate breakdown that can be even more toxic. What? Were found in beef taco with soft tortilla at 286.77 grams, and in the pizza at 156.14 grams. People, I can't make this more serious for you. 28 to 40 schools meal samples, or 65.1, contain wheat ingredients. 100%. Again, 100% of the wheat products were positive, with glyphosate averaging 42.09 grams. That average level of glyphosate in pizza was 154.51 grams. Several items had a very high glyphosate level, well above 25 grams, which according to animal studies would be expected to be harmful when consumed consistently, along with other items containing glyphosate. Glyphosate has been shown to be a carcinogen, endocrine disruptor, EDA, phthalates, BPA, come on, damaging to sperm and reproductive organs, causing nervous system damage and causing liver and kidney disease. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave this article here for you, and I think I'm about done, to be honest with you. This is just ridiculous. I mean, 29 types of pesticides were present in 70% of the school lunches. This isn't a game, ladies and gentlemen. If we really care about our kids and about the future of humanity, we need to take a stand here. I'm not ringing the bells. I'm not trying to say that we need to be 100% when it comes to this, but we need to do something. This is very alarming and this is very scary for the future of our children. But like I said, again, thank you to Dr. Shannah Swan. Countdown. Please get this book. She has covered all of these subjects, all of these in her book. But the main two, like I just said, I want to point out was the phthalates and the BPA. I really hope you guys watch this video, do your own research, but I felt compelled to make this video. And yeah, but again, countdown, Shannah H. Swan. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this video. Please share this. Let your mom know, your grandma, your sister, your cousin. And for the males, let your moms know, let your girlfriends know about all of this. It's time to take a stand, ladies and gentlemen. And it begins with us. It begins with the man, as Michael would say, it begins with the man in the mirror. Because I'm asking him to change his ways. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Thank you again for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next video. Thank you again. Have a good one, guys.